Hi, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome to Thursday Daily Divine Live. My name's lisalyle, and I am here to support our thrive. If you're new, a very warm welcome to you. And if you've been hanging out with me for a while, thank you so much for continuing to come back. And of course, thank you eternally for the beautiful work, the healing work you do with your very own heart. So I'm a little I feel excited today. I feel, excited and ready to, lean in to what is here for us to be experienced at this time. So it is March the 13th. Hello, Miss Mo. Welcome. It's March 13th, and when our moon rises, let me just check what time the moon is coming up. I think it rises today at 7:50 something. So tonight, overnight, is our full blood moon in the sign of Virgo on the moon's south node, which is in Virgo. Total lunar eclipse. And it's big. Let me just check this because I want to know too. All right, date and time here. Look, it opened right up to it. Oh, you can't see. There you go. So the moon set this morning at 7:21. Wait, where are we? 13th. Moon set. Moon rise. Okay, so it's rising today at 6:54. So 7 o'clock. And the total, like the maximum of the eclipse is at 2:55 a.m. So please do try to be up and witness it. Hopefully we're going to be able to witness it here in my part of the world, but there's been heavy spraying in the sky today. They don't want the vermin to be able to witness the majesty, the support, and the beauty. Hello, dear sister. Welcome back. So last night I was laying in bed. As many of you know, if you've been here, I reacquainted myself. There was a reunion with me and my yoga mat earlier in the week, which was an emotional reunion. And since then, I have continued to visit with my yoga mat on a daily basis, and it feels good. Let me just turn off the notifications here because my son must be on lunch, and when he gets on the sending the text, they come back to back. So anyways, last night I had done my yoga practice and then went to settle myself in bed, and those crystals that were used for the interactive message yesterday for Whimsical Wednesday came to bed with me with some others. And I kept hearing. So as I was all settled and feeling so comfy and cozy and just really open to all the, love and support from my Legion of Light, our shared Legion of Light, that wants us all to break free, to break through from whatever's been holding us back for our whole entire life. And I kept hearing ancient wisdom, modern living, simply spiritual. Well, first it was ancient wisdom, modern living. Ancient wisdom, modern living. I kept hearing this over and over. And I'm like, yes, like we are the modern day mystics. And then they added the simply spiritual. And so what this is saying, and especially with this Virgo full blood moon, and for me, every time we have a blood moon, again, this is just from my understanding, my working with my crew, this is truly, and it is on the south node, which is the karmic node of the moon. This is about healing through our ancestry, healing through the lineage and the bloodline, doing the healing that, especially for women and men, thank you so much for all the beautiful work you do as well to restore righteousness to the divine masculine, the true alpha gentle man. We need more of those. Yes, please. Ladies, though, this is a message for you in particular. You know, we came here as these seeds of change. We came here to this lifetime with sacred dreams, with wisdom within our DNA, within our skeletal structure, within us, that only we can rediscover and uncover, and then begin to share and bring our gifts forth that we have been carrying through, you know, timelines, weaving and merging, that has landed us here at this time where we're having this full Virgo blood moon. Virgo, the divine feminine, the empress, the mother energy, you know, the mothering energy. And we're being supported to break free, break through. No more BS. We're not taking it anymore. We're not gonna take it. You know, we were singing that back in 1982, 83, 84, whatever it was. I think it was more around 84 that came out. But, you know, we're singing, we're not gonna take it. And here we are, we've been taking it. And mostly we've been taking it we've been taking it because we've been like, it's like we've been revisiting it over and over and over and over again. And stop. And that is a big message I received from the reunion with my yoga mat, is like, we've been through a lot. We have been through a lot. And even if we want to go a little bit bigger cycles, say the last decade. And then if we want to break it down into smaller cycles within that decade, the last 5 or 6 years, you know, the last year, the last month, yesterday, whatever, we have all been in it, and we're all still in it. And yet it's up to you and I, the modern day mystic, to heal ourselves first, to really practice that beautiful, I don't know if it's a proverb or it's a little pearl of wisdom. Healer, heal thyself. And so getting back on my yoga mat has been emotional, confronting, challenging, somewhat discouraging, very encouraging today. And, you know, it's about the steps that we take day to day. Hey, Milos, hola, hola, welcome. It's the steps that we take day to day. And I was shocked, absolutely shocked at the emotional release that came out of me on that very first evening on the mat. I was overwhelmed. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. It was, wow, that's really what it was. It was like a big aha, wow moment. Little lisalyle has been holding on to a lot of, you know, it's that stuff. It's those moments that are sudden and unexpected. There's more of those these days. At one time, like, you know, these sudden and unexpected moments were rather random, and they have an impact on us, and they settle into us. They settle into our bones and our cellular memory and all of that kind of good stuff. And yet it doesn't feel so good when we're holding on to it. So this Virgo full moon is saying, let it go. Let it free your body. Let it move your soul. Let it go. I know. Who is that? Was that Gloria Estefan? I don't know. I'm dating myself, but you know, I'll know how old I am anyways. So, yeah, let it go. We have to learn like this. Now it's like we have no choice. So last night I'm laying in bed and I hear ancient wisdom, modern living, simply spiritual. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll write that down in the morning. That's a good one. No, you'll write it down tonight. And I'm like, oh, I'm so comfy. I'll write it down in the morning. I won't forget. It's a good one. I'll sleep on it. No, you'll get up and write it down now. And I was resistant to getting up and writing it down. And then, of course, the big dog got out of the bed and went and scratched on the door. Like all of a sudden, he needed to go out at 3:30 in the morning. So I got up and I wrote it down. I came out here and I'm like, okay, that's the final thing I'm writing for this Virgo. That's the final thing I'm writing for this Virgo full moon. And it will be. Yeah. And you know, the full moon always shines the light. And yes, Virgo is amplifying that because Virgo seeks perfection, right? And yet Virgo, this is the big, perhaps the breakthrough for the Virgo, speaking from a Virgo, living a Virgo sun experience with a Leo moon and a Cancer ascendant, and Chiron in Aries. So as a Virgo, I have been my biggest stumbling block, my thinking, my need to be perfect, everything needs to be perfect before I start doing it. It was 11:11 there. And it's like the biggest enema. Yeah, perhaps we need to be someone to give us a big enema, you know, because we can be full of shit. And the bullshit that goes on in our minds, the things we say to ourselves are complete nonsense. And we're holding ourselves back. I've mentioned to you all before my beautiful friend, Mr. White, or Uncle Mickey, as he's affectionately known to many. Anyways, I got to spend some time with him on Tuesday, and I'm going back next Tuesday. And we used to spend a lot of time together. And I just love his company. And he always says to me, and he said to me on Tuesday, lisalyle, God is not done with you yet. And I'm like, I know. I do. I know. And it's like, yes, I know. And it's like, yet are we done with the bullshit we tell ourselves? Are we done? Are we ready to have some fun? Are we ready to play and sing and dance? So this is one of the few books that my friend wrote. I'm feeling like I made you a draw with one of the monthlies and give away Michael's book. I love him so much. He's probably not watching, but I'm like, I do God's work. I do go and I have my YouTube thing. And he just really feels like, you know, I'm holding myself back and holding myself small. And perhaps this is what we all do. And now I just hear that song, Stand Tall, Burton Cummings or The Who, the Guess Who. Okay, so we're going to pull some cards today. Is any of this making sense? Yeah, I trust it is. No, we're not going to take it anymore. Right? Da-na-na-na-na-na. What was his name? D. Snyder. Milos Witchy Poo. And yeah, you know, and one of the big things I'm into is language and the things that we say and stuff. And there's been such a negative connotation to, you know, witch. I mean, heck, they burn us at the stakes, right? For what? Our wisdom, our medicine, our inner knowing, that intuitive gift that women bring to the world that men just can't, regardless of how you dress it up. It's funny, Dee Snider, right? Because he was wearing makeup and stuff back in the day. And, you know, like we each, male and female, came here as seeds for a different purpose. Men, to restore the righteousness of the divine masculine, the protector, the provider, safety, security, you know, leader, confident, stable, right? And women, we came to have the experience as the divine feminine, the mother, the intuitive, the nurturer, the creative, co-creative, giver of life, right? And through our experience, there's been the separation, and now we're coming back to this merge point. Witchy woman, yeah, Call me your local witch doctor. I call myself the local medicine woman, or the YouTube medicine woman, whatever we identify as. It's about, not getting attached to the labels. And ultimately, at our core, we are all children of God, a loving source, right? By many, many names. Yes. Yeah, vilifying wise woman. Exactly. So, a personal issue reaches resolution, our full moon in Cancer. And so we've been working with this. Let me just respond. I just got a text. Yes. We've been working with this full moon in Cancer energy, right? That was the full moon 2 moons ago. So yes, and Cancer is the house of, home and family. And it's also, remember, we've been asked to allow ourselves to be seen, to allow our heart to shine out. And many of us have been so hunched over and guarded and protected for a long time that it takes an act of courage to begin to open up again, to begin, Canada's gone crazy. I'm not sure Canada's okay, but they're saying this elbows up thing, which is not something, and they're saying it's a hockey thing. Yeah, it's a bully move in hockey, right? It's a dirty move. It's not a good thing. And I don't know any coaches. I mean, my son played. I've never played hockey. There was no coaches that taught the elbows up thing. Nonsense. When I used to teach fitness classes, one of the things that I always used, the cue I always used, especially with CycleFit, was chest proud. So rolling our shoulders back and down. Instead of wearing our shoulders as earrings, rolling them back and down. And that begins to open the space up with ease, right? So yeah, it just feels like whatever you've been working on for the last few months. Remember, we said the first 3 months of 2025, we're coming up to the true new year. We're approaching the birth of the true new year. And it feels exciting. I love how this Pisces season is going, honestly. And it's really about the medicine woman remembering who she is and reflecting and remembering her planetary mission and then getting busy doing it. Talking about the new year, the new moon, a new start is coming. Yes, indeed. And that moon looks like an eclipse going on in this picture, doesn't it? Straight from the heart. God, Spirit, speak to us via our heart, in nature, in the quiet, in the stillness. We hear the voice of God encouraging us on. I heard egging us on, not elbows up, shoulders back and down, chest proud. Focus on being the seed of change you came to be. Having faith that dreams are coming true through you. And yet, and also, this is the big one. I'm so thirsty. I've got tea, a coffee, and water here. Herbal tea. I think it's chamomile. It is. For the next 30 days or so, this is like a refinement period. This is where we're clearing out space. Perhaps we're decluttering in our home space. We're certainly doing it in our energetic body, fasting. Yeah, the Holy Trinity of beverages. Hit that like button. Thanks for your encouragement there. Taiwana? Is that how you say it? Confirm. Hit that like button. Show some love. Thank you all for being here. And I really, I hope that you're able to connect. Maybe I'll do, maybe if the sky promotes, I'll do a little wee video of the, just off of my phone, of the blood moon. I plan on witnessing it. I plan on doing some yoga and some sacred ceremony and writing and really working with this energy, really working to free ourselves. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. I wouldn't normally take them, and they're asking for the bottom as well. I think 4 fell on the ground, but we're going to take them. So that's the bottom. I'll share. Oh, that's funny. So there were 4 that fell on the ground. Will and act, love in action, exerting our will, allowing spirit to guide us to make healthy choices and decisions. Luck is on our side, and this new beginning is coming. We've been told we are being asked to stay focused. 14 comes to a 5. Focus on what's going on inside. Just for the next 30 days, just focus on what's going on inside. Let the world happen out there. Do your part to be an upstanding, heart open, chest proud citizen, and come back to the focus and the inner realms. What's happening within? And will resides in the solar plexus, right? This is ego, free will, choice. And so it's also about balanced power. It's also about courage. It's also our breath helps all of that. The next card that fell, action, love in action, will, love in action, focus, action, and the focus, sometimes for the focus, it's like, perhaps we're just simply focusing on the breathing and just being peaceful and at ease in the moment, and nothing much more than that. And then we are trusting our intuition, this 2 energy, intuition. We are trusting the intuition as we lean into the nonlinear and we overcome those obstacles or perceived obstacles, or we knock down the hurdles that we have put in place in our mind. I'm seeing that, that like caution tape at like a haunted thing or whatever, do not enter. And it looks all scary. Danger ahead. We've been through all of that. And now it's about showing up for ourselves, an act of self-love. As we honor the Trinity within, right? The masculine, the feminine, they come together in balance and harmony, and support the child within to go out there and create and live dreams. Oh my gosh. Desire, 5. Heart's desire, on fire. Intuition is the guide. Listen to the child inside who has been with you the entire experience, because joy is your birthright. And to follow the path of joy, those inspired ideas, creative pursuits. This is the eternal soul, and this is the self-actualizing here, the solar plexus, the desire, the action, the free will. This is all like solar plexus, action. Love is an action. Showing up for ourselves is a choice that we get to make. Spirit's there for us. God is always there. Our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones. Luck is on our side. I just heard the fortunate tides are turning. And that's why it feels, the focus is the inner journey. Don't worry so much about what's going on out there for the next 30, 40 days or so. Tend to the inner landscape. And see what comes up for you, and see what disciplines and practices, what changes you can make in your daily life as you rest and rejuvenate. Because new life, a new start is imminent. A new start is imminent. And right now we have the opportunity to work with these energies in our home space, right? We had the new moon in Cancer, right? A personal issue reaches resolution in the home space, the physical body. We are breaking free. We are making breakthroughs. We are shedding skins that are like old news, because we are here to manifest sacred dreams for Mother Earth and all children of light, all children of God who arrive here are meant to have the experience of joy, personal fulfillment, growth, right? And all of these things have initially perhaps been stunted from external, and yet if we're honest, we've been stunting our own growth for, we've been lathering, rinsing, and repeating, recycling it over and over. I hope that makes sense. All right, well, I feel like that is it. That's it for coffee time. Tomorrow we have the Freedom Friday, Sacred Rebel. And Saturday Night Live. And today is Monday. So, yes, it is. I just feel like that's it, folks. That's all that was meant to come through today. I trust something here has supported you. Please do enjoy. Thank you. You guys are all your deliciousness for my soul. And ultimately, trust what we know. Let's do that. We are growing. We've done so much growth. Listen to your body. Get back in touch with your body. Don't be afraid. Don't give up on yourself. Call on your crew, call on your angels. You don't even have to yell out, just whisper. They're right here. They hear us. They know what we need. And we also know what we need. And we have also been the resistance to our experience of prosperity and abundance. And, just anything that really tickles our fancy and our heart's desire. So with that being said, I look forward to connecting with y'all tomorrow for Freedom Friday. The Sacred Rebel rebels and changes the frequency. Until then, have a great day. I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.